Let's have a drink first. Let's get the calms, just settle down.
Cheers.
So how was Halloween?
Halloween was good. I dressed up as a baseball player. It was a last minute costume. I was supposed to be a Squid Game worker, but my girl wasn't feeling that. So. And we didn't even end up matching. She was Kim Possible.
I saw that. I mean, honestly, my girl wanted to be Shigo, so that was something. It was good. She was going to dress up all green, and then I was going to be Ron Stoppable. Don't even know how I was going to play that one off.
It's a little bit out of your pigment pay grade.
I mean, we did end up going as Mary and Joseph, and a lot of people call me Black Jesus. I mean,
Jesus is black.
He is.
So it's just Jesus.
It's just Jesus.
It's just Jesus. He's gonna nip this in the bud right here.
Did y'all stay there the whole night?
Yeah. I was supposed to slide to a couple other Halloween parties, but you know, I had originally committed to my girl's Halloween party, and I was gonna leave after hers was done, but everyone else went to sleep, including you. I texted you.
Everybody at that party went to sleep. Like I was up, ready to go. Like, and then everybody was sleeping. I felt like everybody goes to sleep. I guess I should just go to sleep then.
Yeah. So my night ended there.
Spent $100 on a costume for only like 15 people to sleep. Whatever,
That was $100.
Costume was expensive.
I didn't see the whole costume. I just saw like the upper half. So
still shout out to my girl for making that robe, but still, yeah.
Shout out Rachel.
All right, man. Let's start this podcast up. Hello, everybody. My name's Christian, aka CYT. Thanks to my little here, my other hosts.
This is Danny Crow. You can call me Dan if you want, but most people call me Danny.
This is first of many podcasts, hopefully. The name of our podcast is called Sip Slow, where we are going to be sipping our alcohol and talking.
We're going to get better. So, kick this off, I think we should tell the people how we met.
You have a better story how we met. You know how we met.
Well, we should give them both perspectives.
Okay.
Right? So
you want me to go first?
Go ahead and take it
away. My first time meeting Danny was when we both went to the same college, Austin College, and Go Roos. And I was working at the bookstore as a senior. And I'm not gonna lie to you, he walked in the bookstore. He walked in with another girl, and I know they were chit-chatting and talking. Well, my fraternity had a party that night. I wanted to invite that girl to the party, but I know the only way to do it was to get this guy to come as well.
This wasn't my girl. This is first week of school.
I know it wasn't his girl, but he was with a friend with a girl.
There was no commitment.
I'm just saying. I just know I needed. Y'all was friendly. I know. I said I can't just talk to her if you there too. So I know I need to invite both of them. Go up to them, talk to them. And say, hey, come to my party at the bookstore. I love that. That's my favorite job. That's easy for me to go rush people. I went to you, talk to her, say, hey, come to the party. I think about it now. I don't think she ever came to the party, by the way.
I don't know.
I don't think she ever came to the party.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Daddy came to the party, and then that's how we kind of goes on from there. I rushed him. He became my little brother, my other little brother. Though, I still love my first little brother, Big Sexy, Eddie Skaggs.
Shout out Sexy.
All right, you tell your side.
All right, so there's a lot of cap in there. There's a lot of stuff that was left out, and I wouldn't consider it lying, but he left out some key details. It's the first week of school, and I'm in the bookstore to buy these overpriced books. And I walk in there, and it's not too many black people at this school when I first got there. So I see him working, and I got a little excited. I'm like, I'm not the token kid here. So he's like, you stopped me from buying books in the bookstore. You're like, hey man, it's going Amazon, or I forgot where else you told me to go grab the books from. What website? That was 2014.
I'm just giving good customer service. That's all I'm trying to do.
Yeah, and I was, I just met this girl in the mailroom, or I don't even know what girl it was that
Her name's
I
Kiera, but I don't know her. Just like remember her name like that.
Yeah, she had to go get books too. It was nothing like that. So, yeah, he invites us to this party, right? And he has these glasses on. He's a very sophisticated individual. You know, I wouldn't have thought what was going to transpire later that night was going to happen, but he's like, yeah, let me get you guys' his numbers. Let me invite you guys. We're going to be in the cottage. And I'm like, all right, bet, cool. So I leave, and this is like towards the end of the week, right? This is like Thirsty Thursday.
It was the
right?
Thursday. It was tequila
Thursday. Right, yeah, Tequila Thursday.
Now it's called Pump Jack Thursday, but, we'll talk about that one later.
Yeah, so I show up to the party, and he's texting me being all for me. He's like, hey, man, my fraternity is throwing this party. It's going to be a nice time, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm thinking it's going to be some boring stuff. I walk in there, and I needed to repent to Jesus. It was it was alcohol everywhere, shots. I walk in, this guy's on the couch with the softball twins. He's screaming with 2 bottles of liquor in his hand. Glasses are gone, by the way. Like, the getup is in the closet for tomorrow morning. And I'm like, who are you? I didn't even drink my first. I didn't drink my first month or couple months at school. You remember? I didn't drink. I was 17.
Don't remember that at all.
I was 17. So when I got there, I came from Chicago, all boys high school. So I wasn't even used to being in the same vicinity as females in an educational setting. So yeah, I just didn't drink, and I was just adapting. And then the next day he's back at the bookstore with this cardigan and
I would rock cardigans back then.
This is when cardigans were still in. Yeah. So that's how we met, and then the rest is history. We just, kept texting, hanging out. You were rushing me. I didn't want to rush. Very persistent individual. I don't know if his girlfriend can attest to this, but he is I was not trying to pledge.
Everybody, my girlfriend is here, actually. Say hi, Rachel.
Hi, friends.
She is helping us set this all up because we don't know much about how to do this stuff. Follow her YouTube or subscribe to her YouTube. What's your YouTube name again, babe?
What is my YouTube?
I was just going to put me on the spot, whatever, guys. Rachel.
Toxic.
White Life. She'll teach you how to do a lot of stuff to your house, how to redo furniture and everything, Honestly, I didn't know how to use a screwdriver until I met her, guys. Just letting you know.
What?
I'm appalled.
Okay, I know how to use a screwdriver. You know what? I'll take that screwdriver. I didn't know how to use a sander until I met her.
Fair.
And I sell that stuff for a living,
He was not a handy guy.
I'm not a handy guy. I'm a city boy. I just, what I need to do, why can't I just call somebody to fix stuff, All right, so that's how we met. Recently, we were just at your, how old you turned?
25.
25th birthday.
D Rose year.
D
Only
Rose.
OGs know about that number, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So, how was your birthday weekend? 25 birthday weekend.
So I got a whole bunch of footage about that. Shout out to you and Rachel for coming out to the section we had out in Dallas. That was cool.
I ain't gonna never miss a chance to be at a section, man.
Yeah, that was expensive. And, we probably could have did that at the house for $1,000 less.
You say that. I had a section for my birthday, so it wasn't like we both did the same. Yours was just way better DJ and everything.
Yeah. Your place, the vibes are there, but the music is
trash at Backyard, man. I'm not gonna lie though.
I did not say that Backyard. So.
I'm not. Man, I'm just gonna say, hey, just get a better DJ. That's all. I'm just gonna say, every time they shot off bottles in there, I was kind of like jumping. I ain't gonna lie. I was jumping a little bit. I don't know about you. There's the one I was jumping. That bitch.
I mean, they didn't pop it where I was. I mean, where I went for my birthday, there was a metal detector, so I don't think.
There was no metal detector. They metal detect you?
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
It
was a pat down out front. It was a pat down. So if you're getting patted down, just know they are not popping the bottles in there.
They weren't popping bottles. They were popping a confetti gun. It was a confetti gun. Confetti gun.
But no, it was cool, man. It was lit. You know, we got 3 bottles in there. I think we got Hennessy. That was our last bottle. First bottle was
kept
Grey
trying to order
Goose.
champagne. I was like, I didn't understand that one.
Okay, so I think it was called Dom Perignon. Yeah, I always hear that song. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to music in the truck, and you know everybody be shouting out Dom Perignon. I'm sipping on Dom Perignon. I was like, all right, let me possibly do this.
Yeah.
But you know, after a certain point, everything started tasting like water. And,
You was that lit.
Oh yeah. 25 started out great.
Wait, were you lit on the way back from homecoming? Oh, that day was also homecoming. That Saturday.
Nah, I wasn't.
No, okay.
Nah, I was not lit on the way back from homecoming.
No, it was a good time. But you did the drinking bike before that.
I was lit that night, but that was before homecoming. That was the day before homecoming.
Yeah, the day before.
Yeah. Nah, man, that birthday.
You had a different experience with the bike than I did, because when I did it, it was not as great when we did it.
Why was it not great for you?
One, we did it during like the summertime, so it was hot, and then we did it. Nobody was pedaling the whole time while we was doing this thing. It was really like just me and Jay pedaling that thing. And it actually, to move this thing, it has to be pedaled.
Right. Yeah.
And
Well, no, actually, that's cap.
why?
That's cap because I bought the bike for my girl's birthday back in July, and he said they tell you in the beginning that you have to pedal for it to move, but at the end, like he had to move the bike into the garage, so he reversed and accelerated it into the garage, and I called the guy out. I'm like, I thought we had to pedal. I was like, you lied to us? And he was like, hey man, you can't be spilling these secrets.
I was in that mug sweating.
Oh yeah, I had the deodorant in the back pocket. You stay prepared, you know.
And we did it during like the middle of like COVID too, so it was kind of like not much was open.
Masks were on though, right?
Huh?
Masks were on though, right?
Not on the bike.
We're outside. They were outside, y'all.
Yeah.
Enough about my birthday. You went to Mexico. You came back. I didn't think it was possible. 10 shades blacker. How was that? Do you know any Spanish?
I don't know. You know what? It honestly wasn't an issue, this not knowing Spanish. It would have helped. Not a lot. It would have helped. But it wasn't like an issue. I do want to learn Spanish at some point. Probably not going to. But it was a great time, man. I've never done an all-inclusive trip before. First of all, I haven't been out of the country in years. They had to get a new passport and everything. Went to that Cancun trip. The resort, really nice. The service, amazing. Got to see our friends, my new friends, Kevin Murray. Kevin proposing to his girlfriend or his new fiance.
Shout out Kevin Murray.
Congratulations to you guys again. They got proposed. They're engaged now. But great time. You know me. I like to drink. It's all inclusive drinking. So not the best alcohol's there. Not the best alcohol.
Yeah.
But and they try to water it down. It's like, if you order a drink, it's all watered down. You could ask them to put extra in there, but I didn't order. I just ordered like straight liquor. Honestly, I had one beer the whole time there. One beer. Because I was just, I'm going to get my money's worth. I was only there for 3 nights.
Should have went and bought that Hennessy White.
We didn't go out. We didn't go out to the city at all. Where our resort was like 40 minutes away from the town, from the city.
Gotcha.
So it was like no point of us. We're only there for 3 nights.
I feel you.
We did, there's like a couple complaints. The food could have been better.
What was wrong with the food?
Rachel could attest to a little bit more than I can, but the food just wasn't as great as you would think the food would be.
Like what? Like was it like not seasoned, or was it like small portions? Like I've never been to Mexico, so like
it just wasn't cooked very. Some of the food wasn't just cooked very well to me, and some of it just didn't taste. It just didn't taste good at all. Oh, ready?
If you imagine like an all-inclusive buffet, but everything on the buffet was made by McDonald's, that's exactly what it was. You're like, wow, a ton of food. It's terrible, but it exists.
So what food did y'all have? Like
They had everything. They had sushi. They had burgers. They had not a single tortilla to be found.
No, I didn't eat one tortilla there, bro. I didn't eat one tortilla. I'm not trying to. I'm just saying. I'm in Mexico. I thought I was gonna have one tortilla at least. I didn't get one.
They had pizza, sandwiches, a few Mexican dishes, Spanish dishes. Still not good.
Yeah. What part of Mexico were y'all in?
Cancun.
Wow.
Beach, man. I haven't been to a beach. Again, guys, I don't go out. I stay in. All places I go is Dallas and Austin. Like I don't go anywhere else. But to just go out and stuff like that. I mean, we're saying this about the Cancun, about the resort, but I definitely would do it again. Maybe not that resort.
Yeah.
But definitely would go back to Cancun again. Only other complaint I have is the bed was not comfortable. That was the only thing. The bed wasn't comfortable at all.
Was it comfy?
It wasn't comfy at all. Like it was.
Why was it not comfortable?
It felt like a college bed. That's what it felt like to me. A king size college bed, or in our case, 2 full size beds pushed together to make a king.
I mean, college, you were the man.
You were the man. But yeah, I'll definitely do Cancun again. I love to try to do it with more people. Well, there were great people this time still. But do it a little more people, or honestly, just with my girlfriend, honestly. To just go out there, go to the beach, because, like, go to the beach and just relax. Cause I feel like, it's me saying this, I felt like we drank a lot there, but we didn't really get drunk.
So do a compare and contrast. Drinking out in Mexico versus drinking out here in Dallas. It's probably less pretentious, right?
We met a lot of people from way over. They were from Rome or Italy, but they're living in Chicago right now.
Really?
We met those. They were older people. We met another couple that's from Canada, from the 6, in Canada.
I know you did not just say the 6. Right?
Yeah, that's what he said. That's how he said it. He's down from the 6. I was like, okay. Drinking there.
Oh,
I cannot deny the service there was amazing. The service, I will only go back there just because how good the service was. Everybody there that worked with us was amazing.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Better than Dallas servers.
But I didn't go to the bar. I was at a resort, so I don't know. I mean, if I had a hotel, I've been in hotels in Dallas, and I've had great service at hotels in Dallas, but at the resort there, I mean, difference is the music wasn't great in Mexico. At least I had my speaker there. Did get one compliment finally at one point, like right before we left. I was kind of happy about that. I was wondering, like, no one said anything about my music. Yeah. Even the people around me were like, "Oh, good music, Christian."
Oh man.
And then,
you were so.
But then one lady came up to me like the night before we leave. We were at the bar. Always at the bar. She said, "Hey, I just wanted to let you know I'm so upset when y'all left because y'all was playing really good music. When y'all left, the music was just trash." I was like, finally somebody said something because I needed some recognition.
I know this is titled Sip Slow, but I think I'm going at an alarming rate.
You're going to have to drink some more, get some more.
Yeah, get some more.
We will, only other thing, I did clog up my ears. So I was deaf in one ear for the last day.
Did you get in the water or something?
Yeah, clogged up my ear. And then, I don't know, man, it was a great time. I mean, you should do it. You should go out there. You have a passport because you went.
Yeah, I got a passport. I got it when I was 16 though, so they last like 10 years before you have to get another one?
But you did a Jan term out of the country, didn't you?
No.
You never left the country at
No.
AC? Oh, I thought you did.
Couldn't afford it.
Damn, that's expensive.
It was like, oh yeah, we'll give you a scholarship. You still got to spend $5,000.
So we definitely need. And it didn't cost us, babe. How much did it cost us?
The hotel was like $850 for both of us, and we should have spent like $210-ish on the flights for each of us.
Yes, we did.
But we can add in those bags if you want.
Oh yeah, we did. Spirit, bro. We had to pay almost $200 in bag just to bring one bag.
I only fly Southwest. Can't relate.
That would have cost you more. I mean, at that point, it would have cost the same amount for 2 tickets if we didn't flow Southwest to Mexico.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't be looking.
Oh, by the way, the place we went, it was called the Rio Costa Marez.
So it's
Rio
That Duolingo
Costa.
Palace.
Rio Palace Costa
Yes.
Mujeres. I'm really bad. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, man.
But it was amazing. Next, I just wanted to talk to you about. There's a lot of stuff going on in the NFL right now.
Yes, there is.
Mainly wide receivers. First one I want to talk to you about is Henry Ruggs. Me personally, I'm a huge Alabama fan, and when I saw what happened, where I guess backstory, he got into a car crash, and in that car crash, the people he crashed into, the lady and the dog he crashed into, they both died in the car crash. And when it came out that he was intoxicated when this happened, and right now he got released by the Raiders, and I mean I think he's still in jail. I don't know if he is. I don't know if he got released yet.
I don't know. I haven't really been following that story, but I saw the headlines. I saw a little bit of the story, and rest in peace to the girl that passed away and her dog.
Yes.
It's just unacceptable, man. You can work as hard as you want to work. Make it to the top. 1% financially, be successful, make it to the best, arguably the best sports league in the world, and all of it be gone in a day. Off
The
of
second.
bad decision. How fast he was going, 156 miles per hour.
Wow.
Intoxicated. I mean, that's completely unacceptable. You're a star. You got so much more to lose, and I just don't get why you would want to put yourself in that situation.
My biggest question always when I see these stories or reports is, why not call an Uber, a Lyft? Like
you're an NFL star.
You're an NFL star.
Anybody will take you home. It's, but
anybody will take you home.
Yeah, anybody will take you home. You can just say, hey, I'm Henry Ruggs. I'm pretty drunk. Do you mind taking me here? Or I'm going to call an Uber or call one of your teammates. It's like him driving home is not the only option. I am drunk driving is something that I do not joke around about or condone. So
I will use the last amount of my money in my bank account to pay for a Lyft or Uber home before I do that.
Even then, you can call me. If you're low, just, hey, I need to get home. I'll save you some money, man. Like, it's not, you ain't got to do that, And I understand people make mistakes, but that was a fatal mistake. And, I hope he's reflecting on what happened. And I'm going to be praying for the girl and her family. It was an unnecessary death that could have easily been prevented. And, I can't imagine what her family's going through right now. So
not at all. And I mean, still to Henry Ruggs, I can't imagine what he's going through too. Still, I mean,
yeah, the guilt's definitely
that guilt is definitely crazy on him right now. And as a black man, as somebody that wished we were not in that situation before, in his being a receiver in the NFL, I mean, I feel like we just make better choices in that situation. Yeah. And I just wish he would have followed suit. I understand that we don't want that to happen as well. Like,
yeah, I agree. You got people looking up to you, and the spotlight's always going to be on you. Even off the field, and that goes for all athletes too. Not even just football. And being a black man or a black woman that's a professional athlete, you got everyone looking at you. You got haters, but you also got little black kids looking up to you, and just got to make better decisions. But I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm better than the guy or nothing like that.
No.
It's easy to act like, you're high and mighty when you already see the results of something. I see a lot of people do that, and like I said, it's a bad mistake, and he could have definitely did better. So
the next receiver, another Odell. Recently, I just saw a report that he got released from the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I didn't think that was gonna happen by the time we had this podcast. And I need to point out, I'm sorry guys, I keep looking down. It's the first time doing the podcast. I'm looking down at the recorder, looking down at our notes. Like, I'm gonna get better at this. Babe, are you good, guys? She is on the ground. Are you fine?
Our boom crew is on on the floor.
She's doing the video for us now. She's on the ground over here.
He said sip slow.
And Danny's over here setting up his IG live.
Setting up you gotta get the exposure, you know what I mean? So.
Hey, but Odell. I gotta first say, Odell's one of my favorite wide receivers. I do look up to him. And I watched the video of what his dad posted. I don't know if you watched all of it. It was a long video.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was totally missing him. Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. Yeah, there was just bad throws, man.
Bad throws.
And I don't think all you do is throw it to him short. He does all the work.
Yeah, that's true. You know.
And I picked up Baker Mayfield in our fantasy because I was like, just throw the ball to Odell. Just throw the ball to Odell, and he will do the work for you.
Yeah.
And he can't even get the ball to Odell. So now I don't know what to do now. Well, I dropped Baker, by the way. I already dropped it. So
yeah, you should have dropped him a while ago. You know? Yeah, but I mean, that whole Odell Beckham thing, I think it's just, I think they should have released Odell a while ago. You know what I mean? I think New York sent him there. They said they wanted to make an example out of him. You know what I mean? So
where they gonna send him? Where he gonna go?
I want to see Odell go to the Steelers or the Saints. Man, I think they could use him pretty well. Shout out you guys for tuning in. Yeah, man, I think the Saints or the Steelers could use him. I mean, me being a diehard Bears fan, would love to see Odell come to Chicago, but it's just, it is what it is.
I think he might end up on. It's just random. I didn't do no research, no looking into it, but the Rams. He could end up on the Rams.
They don't need him.
They don't, but they can just keep. They can keep loading up on him.
Nah, they don't need him.
Patriots.
Mac Jones might as well stay in Cleveland.
Mac Jones is a little bit better.
A little bit.
bit.
I don't think that warrants a trade or being picked up.
Wait. You picked Mac Jones over Big Ben?
Wait, what?
Because you said go to the Steelers, but Big Ben's at this.
I just think the Steelers have. No, I'm taking Mac Jones.
I was saying. I'm not gonna lie. I was a Jay Cutler fan at one point. Oh, is that bad? Is that so bad to say?
Yeah.
I was a. You know what? I was a Jay Cutler fan because he had He had Brandon Marshall on one side, and who was the other receiver on the other side?
We got Brandon Marshall, Alshon Jeffrey, Kevin White, Martellus Bennett.
All you have to do is throw the ball up.
Jay Cutler is an interception god. Shout out Jay.
Shout out Jay.
Brett Favre's offspring, unknowingly.
Brett Favre's offspring.
You know what I mean? So.
Oh, what if Odell somehow? I know they don't need him, but the Cardinals.
No.
Oh my gosh, that would be crazy.
They don't need that, man. They got D-Hop. They just picked up Zach Ertz. They got Christian Kirk. And they got AJ Green's balling out too.
Oh, they fell AJ Green. Yeah, but AJ Green up though last game.
He did, but he did. Yeah, he did.
Have you been watching a lot of NBA?
No, I haven't been.
I haven't been either. But
so I guess we can just move on to the next topic.
The next topic was like NBA predictions, but I have a prediction for you. I know the Dallas Mavs ain't gonna win it. That's all I gotta say. LeBron will be up there always. I don't know what's going on the East side. I don't watch them.
When I say I haven't watched a single NBA game this season, I have not. Been working late, so.
So we will move on from the NBA predictions. Next, I guess, since you got your live up.
We got Ruse predictions. Them boys going 5-5. And that's no disrespect.
You got your IG live up, so now you can talk about your questions that you do every day.
My questions?
Can you explain to people why did you start doing this?
All right. So I started posting these questions on Instagram just because. So one day I got bored, you know what I'm saying? So I worked from home, I got bored, and one day I was like, I'm going to start a question of the day. And yeah, I posted one question, and then I did it for like 5 days, right? And it got a lot of, positive, reinforcement from everyone. Everyone was like, oh yeah, real, like, some people literally DM me and said, I look forward to this. This is the highlight of my day. Like, so I just kept doing it, and yeah, here we are. And I've been doing it for like 6 to 8 months, something like that. So
It's been a while, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. So if you want to follow me and answer a bunch of questions every day on a daily basis, I'm your guy.
What's one of the most controversial ones that you had? Or ones that like surprised you?
I got a lot of couples that follow me, and I'll post, like they'll just be on the opposite end of the spectrum on certain things. Like, let's see. I think I posted like would a prenup be a deal breaker for a relationship, and a lot of couples just one guy said, yeah, this is a deal breaker for me, and the girl was like, nah, it's not a deal breaker. And it'd just be things like that. Or I think I said, is something considered cheating or something like that? What's worse, cheating or whatever? And like, they just be on the opposite ends of the spectrum. And like, if me being the poster, I can see.
Oh no, it's more like
I can see who answers.
You stirring the pot questions.
I'm not stirring the pot.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, my questions are things that go through my head randomly. And I'm like, maybe I should post that, and I'll post it. And I'll just see some people's answers. I ain't fishing for no drama. I ain't hitting people up like, yo, your girl said, you know what I mean? So it's just, yeah, things like that. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. That prenup question, surprisingly, so I thought a lot of women would have been like, oh yeah, it's a deal breaker if my significant other asked me to do a prenup. But it was actually like majority men, and it was like 4 girls that said it would be a deal breaker, and the rest was guys. And most of the people that said they wouldn't mind or they'd be for a prenup was all women.
Yeah.
I was shook, you know what I mean? So like, just in real life, I don't know if it was cap, but just in real life, when I have these conversations in real life, it's normally like the girl's like, nah, if you don't trust me or whatever, we're not gonna get together. And it's the guys saying they want the prenup, but on the internet is different, So Allie wants me to expose them and stir the pot. No, I ain't doing that.
Hey, can you pass the whiskey?
For sure.
Gotta fill up.
Before they met you. So Allie says, if someone had money before they met you, then it's ultimately.
We got some live questions here, everybody. So we're gonna answer them here.
If someone has money before they met you, then it's theirs.
Somebody has money before they met you.
Like, so she's saying like, if I'm making like $1 million a year, and I go and meet another girl, and we get married, like I'm already making $1 million, and we go get married, then she's saying then that $1 million is mine. But I think she's saying if she was there before I made the $1 million. I mean, but
it's to your discretion that you have to go do the work to go make the prenup.
Yeah, I think she's saying like it's less of an obligation for the woman.
Yeah.
Because if I was like struggling and then I got big and she was there with me the whole way, then I think she's saying like, she's obligated to my coin. If that's what she's saying. But I mean, my thing is, I'm a very generous, person, especially in a relationship. I don't mind spending my money. The only reason I would get a prenup, I think covering all bases is cool,
if this podcast take off, I'm gonna get a prenup.
Our boom crew is knocked out on the floor.
Hey, babe, what you think?
About what?
Prenups. Yeah. Oh wait, I already know the answer to this. She's a.
But see, if I got my money, why do I need yours?
Yeah, I'm not against prenups, but I know prenups will definitely. If you guys have, you guys make a joint business or something, you have some, joint revenue coming in, then I completely understand that. But
also, if I'm gonna do that, why not just do it by the book? If you're gonna make a business with someone, then make a business with someone. Sign a contract, you get. Or like if he wants to do something and he's asking me to help him or with whatever.
That's true. That's the point. Like what happens if I if I make a business, but I need your help with something.
You have always paid me for my time. When I help you on the furniture, you pay me for that. Now, like if I help you, if you pay me to edit this podcast and it gets big, you've already paid me for what I did. I'm not entitled to the rest of it because my $20 of, I'm not trying to put much for editing, but like my editing
My
for
$20.
$5.
She told herself.
My editing for $5, what? But the episode ended up making you $1 million. I got paid for what I did.
So I mean, yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I agree with you 100%. I mean, I would say no to prenups, but then again, I think prenups, just covering all bases. Because most people that get divorced, when they're getting married, they're not expecting a divorce. Like when they're walking down the aisle, you know what I mean?
No.
So it's like, yeah, like I trust you, we're gonna be together forever, and then boom, you get divorced, and then half your stuff's gone. But I mean, for me, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, like I said, nobody expects to get divorced when they're getting married. It's not. I wouldn't even say it's preparation.
I guess so.
It's just like covering loose ends.
I guess so.
Like,
I mean, I say that because like, if you were to give me a prenup, like tell you, hey, sign this, it's more like, damn, do you really think this is gonna be a thing?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna die tomorrow, but I'm making it.
What?
I think it's the same thing. I think it's the same reason people don't want to make wills is because they're like, well, I don't want to think about me or whomever dying. I'm like, cool, but the odds of it happening aren't zero.
But that's different though. Like everyone dies, so it's like,
yeah, but
like not everyone gets divorced, but like everyone's gonna transition at some point. Like you have to prepare for that.
Protect you in death?
Does what?
Don't prenups also protect you in case of death? Not.
I don't know. I didn't do any research on
on
prenups.
I had no idea about. I didn't never think I'd be in that situation.
Because you do get your money is yours and their money is theirs, but their debt is also theirs. So if they die, they're not leaving their debt with you. And if it's not on there, then like that debt could be joint.
Is that how it works, or are you speculating?
I'm not even gonna have anyone quote me on that. But that was a big reason one of our friends did it is because she was like, I don't want his debt if he dies. I'm not letting him leave me with millions worth of debt, although he is making money off it, but she's like, that's not gonna be my responsibility.
Oh yeah, you don't want my
debt, so
you don't want my debt, babe. So
somebody get Allie up out of here, bro. But nah, I feel you though. I feel you.
Hey,
but
question,
if that debt
Allie.
thing if that debt thing is like a thing, though, I mean, I understand that, but I don't know. I haven't looked into prenups. I never really thought about getting one.
You don't have enough money for it to matter, then like it's probably not even worth it. I'm not trying to sign a prenup over $5,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I read something. I read a fact. It said, don't quote me on this, but it said, I think it was like 65% or 70% of Americans have less than $600 in their checking account. So it's like your $5,000 prenup thing was not applicable to majority of the country.
When people answer that question, I'm like, you're really tripping over a prenup that would protect money that you have never had.
Yeah.
Especially if people are getting married pre like 30, 35.
Yeah. I think most people that get prenups like have an abundance of money, like and are in like the top 20% of the country.
I did not see prenups being a big conversation today, but it is, guys.
I mean, prenups break people up, man. You know what I mean? Like it does. So if my girl asked me to get a prenup for any reason, I'm like, okay, because if we divorced, I wouldn't be like, I'm gonna take all your shit unless she cheated on me, and I'm just do some petty. Shout out Allie. Yeah.
Any other questions that besides the prenup one that's on your mind?
In regards to like, IG wise,
like you did some food ones. Any food ones that was crazy to you?
I think. I did a recent one, and there was a few people. I posted what goes in the cereal bowl first.
Oh, I saw that one.
Cereal or the milk. And I had...
Yeah, cereal.
I averaged about like 100 to 112 people
wow.
that answered these questions. And it was only 5 people that said they put milk in the bowl first.
I don't know. I saw that. I was like, they got to control it. Ain't no way nobody puts milk
I think
first.
If you put milk in that cereal bowl before you put that cereal... Because how can you gauge how much milk you need before you put that cereal in the bowl. You know. See, she joined and she said cereal first, and she's a sane individual. I don't even know who this is, and I can tell she's a positive contributor to society.
How would you put milk? How would you put milk for? I just don't understand that one.
How would you put milk? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like you don't even know how much milk you need, and that's why I think if you put milk in the bowl first,
they had to be trolling, bro.
You have killed someone.
You know what's funny? So I was just about to say I've done it a few times.
What's been my accusation of you before since the day I met you? You got bodies.
Hey,
you know what I
mean? She don't mean that, y'all. She don't mean that.
You know why? I didn't want a bowl of cereal. I love vanilla soy milk, and it got to a point where I couldn't drink as much of it.
I mean, she got me into the soy milk too.
I drink almond milk.
I don't even.
Almond milk.
That's true. So, this girl said if you do milk first, your cereal is gonna float on top, and you won't be able to put that much cereal in. If I'm making sense.
But the cereal on top doesn't get soggy. I stand by that one.
I mean, it's gonna get.
Guys, she just playing. She don't do the milk first. Like, she don't do the milk first.
But like most people, like when you know, like, cause when I didn't even eat cereal like that growing up. But when I did, I would put the cereal in, then I'd put the milk in, and I'd always like chop my spoon in the bowl. So like, can't you do that if you put the milk? You know what I'm talking about? Like when you take the spoon.
Did you say chop your spoon in the bowl?
Like I didn't crush up my cereal. I'm not shooting cereal in my arm. Like I'm saying.
I chop up my.
No, let's.
Okay, what? All right, you know what I'm talking about though. Like most people when they like, let's say this is the bowl of cereal, and I take a spoon. Most people, will like shift the cereal around in the bowl.
You gotta figure out the right word for it.
I don't know. You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. Cause
So wait, so when you get cereal, you just pour the shit in there and just start eating. You don't like.
Correct. Unless there's bananas involved.
Actually, I don't do that because when I pour the milk on the cereal, I know the cereal got milk on it because I try to make sure I hit all the cereal.
Why would I mix up this? It's like mixing up chicken noodle soup. To what end?
We're arguing with someone that puts milk first in the bowl. She puts milk first in the bowl.
Okay, she's changed. She's adapted. She's evolved.
It doesn't matter. Once a murderer.
Always a murderer.
Only a murderer on the end.
Sorry.
Too late.
Stays on the internet. Nah, man. That was my most recent one. I think the most controversial one that I ever posted though was chicken wings. I said which part of the wing is better, drums or flats? And I'm a flat guy. I'm a flat guy, but I got people in there arguing about the drums and who wants drum meat? You know what I mean? Like who? Cause I'm gonna eat drums. Like if I'm hungry and like if I go to a party and it's being catered and it's already there, I'm gonna eat it. But if I'm ordering Wingstop or something and I'm not
pay extra $1 though for the flats.
An extra $1 for a great time? $1 for a great time, people. Would y'all pay $1 for a great time? Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I'm doing.
I want to see I'm a flats guy, but sometimes, like for Wingstop, when I do order flats, if I do get all flats, or if they give you small ass flats and then big, drums. So like
she said, flats got more meat. I don't know. Them drums be fat, like them big ass drums.
But you don't eat those big ass drums because you think it's like
I don't eat
genetically weird or something.
I mean, yeah. So I don't eat like jumbo wings. Turn me off. Like if I go to a chicken joint and they got jumbo wings in there, I'm leaving. Or I'm not ordering chicken because it's like ain't no chicken that big naturally.
Okay, you look at there's two cameras.
I'm sorry, it's two. Yeah, I gotta pay attention to the actual. But the chicken's not that big naturally. You got these dino nuggets out here, and I'm just it's gonna turn me off.
All right, man. We had a good mark here. This is our podcast, y'all. Sip Slow. CYT and Danny Crow.
Sip Slow podcast.
More to come. We are going to get better as we grow. Please follow us. Follow us here.
Yeah, follow this guy too. This is my co-host.
Yeah, this is
We're
we're
co-hosts,
gonna keep doing this. We're gonna have more. We're gonna have guests on the show. I mean, more guests, not like guests. Our friends. We're gonna have them on the show, and we just gonna talk. We're gonna talk.
Yeah, I went live like pretty late into the podcast. I just wanted to
So you got 2 cameras here. I'm like looking too.
My bad.
Yeah,
my bad.
So yeah, man. So we gonna keep doing this. For now until we get to the house, we gonna be right here. This is our setup.
Yeah, we got we got one last thing on the list is what to expect in the future out of this podcast. We're gonna have some guest speakers. We're gonna figure out how to have people call in and stuff like that.
What you want to hear?
What y'all want to hear? Yeah, and also please, like I'm a nice dude. So if y'all got questions that y'all want me to post, even if I don't know you, feel free to DM me. I'm not some kid that thinks I'm better than people. So yeah, if y'all want certain questions on the podcast, like let me know, let him know,
and we might call you out. And if we call you out, you are welcome to come on the show. Mainly Joel Embiid, because man, you are not good. So
I disagree.
At one point I will give my list, my criteria of why I don't like Joel Embiid.
I disagree.
Joel
Embiid is a dog. Shout out the process.
A lazy dog. So we'll get into that later. But thank you guys for listening, tuning in. We're gonna try to be on all platforms. YouTube,
let me know if you want to be on the show.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Have your name and platform.
We're gonna try to we're gonna try to be on.
Listen to him.
We're gonna try to be on all platforms. And
you just listen out all the work I'm gonna have to do.
Yeah, because we pay her.
All right, so remember that prenup conversation. Whenever this podcast gets big, have my back.
Yo,
don't worry, our lawyers.
We didn't expect prenups to go this hard, so you know what I mean.
We might come back to the prenup conversation. I'm gonna do some more research on it.
Oh, now you think you about to get Richard famous? And I want to be protected. I did look it up, and it's protected against debt.
She said you was doing this life thing raw until you started getting some money. Now you want to get some protection. Yeah, man. But this is Sip Slow Podcast. Danny Crow, CYT. And
got any suggestions on what to drink? Let us know too.
Yeah. Tonight we've been sipping on. You said this is not black owned, right?
It's not black owned. We will do black owned next.
And this ain't black owned.
This is not black owned.
We're not shouting them out.
Okay, then we will not.
But we will shout this out. We've been sipping on some little Ciroc. You know what I'm saying? Pomegranate.
The new flavor.
I haven't drank it yet.
Yeah,
actually,
you're all in this camera, and there's one.
I haven't drank it. I'm sorry. There's too many cameras here. I haven't drank this yet. But I will try this after the podcast. I don't want to get belligerent on this show. It's the first episode. So.
All right,
y'all.
Thank you for listening.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We're out.